Hi, I'm Eric Hanson, and I want to talk to you about sleeping great while winter camping. When you sleep great in winter camping, there's truly nothing better, but I do know that it can be an intimidating thing to think about the long, cold nights. And so I want to talk to you about a few simple ways that you can really improve your sleep quality and make sure that you're having a really good night's sleep and not just making it through and surviving. There's a big difference. So a few things that are really important. One, just having a really good sleeping bag. There is a big difference between, say, your standard like 15-degree sleeping bag that you're gonna get at an outdoor shop and a 4-season bag. So here I have the Marmot Cole membrane bag. It's from the Cole series. It's a negative 20-degree bag. I've used this in some serious blizzard conditions and slept amazing. So first of all, a bag is gonna make a huge, huge difference. And second of all, what I think is often overlooked is what is actually separating your bag and you from the ground. So snow is obviously very cold, but it doesn't matter if it's snow or just cold ground. That ground is going to sap your energy and your warmth, and you really need a good mattress or pad or something type of insulation that's going to separate you from the snow. So this here, I have the Sea to Summit Comfort Plus mattress. This is our 4-season mattress. A couple important things about this is that it has on the underside, it has one chamber of air that's going to be where the cold air is, and on the top, a warmer chamber of air that my body warms up, and then that stays the same, or basically so that I'm not constantly warming up air as it's getting cold from the ground. One of the things that a common mistake that people will make is that they'll have their foot box where the end of their sleeping bag is kind of hanging off the end of their mattress. And that means that if you are sleeping, say, especially stomach down, your toes are pointed forward even farther, they're actually hanging off of your mattress. And any part of your body that is touching the snow is going to have the ground sap your energy. So you'll notice toes and feet are always the first thing to get cold no matter what. And if your feet are hanging off the edge, then you're really in trouble. So one of the things that I like to do is I'll just take extra things from around my tent. So this is the bag that my sleeping bag came in. This is the bag for the sleeping mattress. This is my tent bag. I'll just start to make a little nest of things at the base of my mattress. And basically, it doesn't have to be super expensive things. It's just maybe clothes. It could be anything, but make a little extra barrier of stuff to keep your feet separated. And that way, if your toes hang off in the middle of the night over your mattress, you're not gonna wake up with ice cold feet. That will go a really long way. Something that I think is not very well understood about sleeping bags, especially winter sleeping bags, is what to do with cinching the bag around your face. A lot of people, they get cold, they think that they're gonna be freezing, so they dive their head into their sleeping bag. And one of the big mistakes is that you are breathing out moisture, you are breathing out a lot of water. I'm not sure the technical science behind this, but what I've heard is that you breathe out about 1 liter of water over the course of the night. So if you think about your face being inside your sleeping bag, you're actually putting about 1 liter of water into your sleeping bag. And you would be mortified to have somebody pour 1 liter of water into your bag, but you're doing it through breathing. So don't put your face into your sleeping bag. It's much better to cinch the front of your sleeping bag so that you're breathing all of that moisture out and not into your bag. And another thing that is not very well understood are draft collars, but they make a world of difference. So this sleeping bag here will have this inner layer right here this is the draft collar right here, and then you can cinch this up around your neck. And what this does is every time that you are shifting in your sleep, you'll notice if you don't cinch that up, a puff of warm air is going to be coming out every time you move, and that is air that your body has worked hard to heat up. And if you don't cinch this up, you're losing it every time. And if you do cinch it up, you're basically reducing the amount of effort and energy that your body is putting forward to keep you warm. And then just cinching, you have another couple of cinch points I'll also cinch this tight around my face on a particularly cold night, and then that way only basically my nose and my mouth is exposed, and then I'm much, much warmer and comfortable and dry. If you are not super tall, so this is a 6-foot long sleeping bag, let's say you're 5'10" or 5'6", that means your feet are coming down to about here, and then you have all this extra space at the bottom of your sleeping bag. If you are one of those people that don't absolutely fill your sleeping bag, that means your body is working extra hard to fill that space with warmth. So one of the things that you can do is take your down jacket or take some other layer of clothing and just stuff it at the bottom of your bag. Basically, it just needs to take up space so that you're not having to work as hard to heat up the least efficient part of your bag, or really the least efficient part of your body, because that's where your feet are, and then your feet are super cold. So just fill that space with extra material. And of course, my favorite thing is to throw a warm Nalgene into the bottom of your bag. My favorite thing is just, putting something warm in the bottom of your bag. It acts as a heater. And if you think about you sap that energy. And just in the same way that everything that's warm is going to lose its heat to something that's cold. So that's why we want to insulate ourselves from the ground. That's what we're getting out of a Nalgene bottle that's full of hot water. We get that benefit. This is something I'm truly passionate about, but I truly have a strong opinion actually about this, that if you have to go pee in the middle of the night, you better do yourself a favor and get out of that sleeping bag and go pee, because there is nothing worse than having to pee all night long. You're guaranteed to not sleep if you refuse to get out of your sleeping bag. But there is sweet relief if you actually go and spend a few minutes of misery getting outside of your tent and then get back inside. I guarantee you'll instantly fall asleep, and it'll be the best sleep of your life. So do yourself a favor, get up and go pee when you have to. Perhaps the most important tip of all for how to enjoy winter camping is to find a good cuddle buddy. Oh, hey there, buddy. Keeps you warm all night long. So good. Good girl. Let's go winter camping. Yeah, come on. Let's go winter camping. So wonderful. Hey, I was just getting amazing sleep. But if you enjoyed that video and liked it, found some nugget of value in it, please like and subscribe to our videos, turn on the notifications, leave a comment below about your favorite tip or experience, and we'll see you around.